You deleted it! What is your problem?
Break that remote, you gotta apply your own.
Get out of my room!
Oh yeah, that door's coming off!
I'm sorry, you didn't mean to. No, get it out of my... Get this PlayStation right now! Oh. Get this PlayStation! Get this PlayStation!
I can't tell if this is serious or not. Like, I'm watching it and it feels like satire, but at the same time, I really don't know. I think that's so funny though. The way he's like, I don't know if he's actually being genuine, like, but the way he's like throwing himself down on the ground is super funny to me. Like, just this little bit. Where is it? Get out of my room.
Yeah, that door's coming off!
I'm sorry, you didn't mean to.
Whoever's filming this is hilarious, bro. It's the laughing in the back for me. Oh my god, that is so funny. He didn't even touch him and he's like, ugh. So first video says, tourists told to stop being disrespectful to the Queen's Guard by armed police. Okay.
Was told to stop being disrespectful to the Queen's Guard by armed police.
Ooh, the guard looks angry though. Oh, that's stomping. Is that, listen, I don't know too much about the royal family. I'm gonna be so serious right now. I don't know like what the signs are of like just now when they were stomping, like what is that supposed to mean? Was that like a signal to the police guys to come and help him? Like, guys, if you know the answer to this, please tell me in the comments. I love learning new things. Just tell me in the comments, bro.
Without Dennis Nedry. Okay, Jurassic Park. I think my most WTH, that's what the hell for you kids who don't know that one, customer was someone who left me a 2-star because she cut her envelope open with scissors and cut right through her item. There's a pull tab on the envelopes. That's amazing. That is so very customer to completely do the mistake yourself, but still blame the person who had nothing to do with it, but was just standing behind a desk. Without Dennis Nedry, sorry you had to go through that. That sounds like a certified Karen moment.
That is so funny.
Gossip me, you can see. Just because the parent got him angry, he started throwing down all the TV in ShopRite.
Throwing down?
And they are watching him. Someone that will get, fling him from that top.
No.
You go see himself for Jack on Day or somewhere. That's the person that are watching, throwing down all the TV. The parents are there begging him to come down. My son, I will beg you.
My son.
Anyway, they get people here, they bundle scratching them for your house.
Oh my god. Oh.
Fling him from that top. You go see himself for Jack on Day or somewhere.
Oh my days. The guy who's like narrating the video is taking me out. The man said to fling him. Honestly, that's a mood because I probably would have threw him across the store too. Like all the TVs, all of them. Like, damn. No, why would you? Why would he touch him? That's where he messed up. Like, why would you go in his personal space and touch him? He is a person too. Yeah, see, that's what happens when you touch people without their permission, because why are you touching him? Did he ask you to touch him? No, I don't think he did. So keep your hands off him. What's wrong with these people? I feel like I ask that in every video because actually what is wrong with these people? Like I start to wonder more and more about the world every day. Like I just have to sit here like, why are we like this? Why? Hinting the Chandler Bing. Why?
Why?
Like why?
Why would they do this?
Goodness.
Quicksilver. Oh, we love Evan Peters around this channel. We love Evan Peters. I deliver appliances for Best Buy. We had a woman call and complain that her fridge was not pre-cooled before it was delivered, and then she had to wait for it to come down to temp. No one in the office was prepared for that one. Yeah, does she think fridges are just magic? Does she think that they like exist in a state of perpetual frost? That they're always freezing cold and not, you don't have to plug it in, some people.
losing track of her kids.
Get up.
Move.
Find them now. Miss Ma'am, are they not your kids? Oh, she said find my children. I cannot with the like entitlement of some people, bro. Like, you lost your kids in the airport and you're expecting the people to find them. That is not their job. You lose your kids and you're about to fight everybody at the airport because you lost track of your children. Like, girl. Oh, this one's silent. Oh, she's mimicking him? Oh, that's funny. Oh, wow, that's embarrassing. She thought she was so cool until the guy yelled at her, and then she's hop, skip, running away. Look at the way she gets up there with her confident self. And as soon as the man starts yelling, she's gone. And the little run was like, you could tell she was embarrassed. That's so funny. Oh my days. Imagine you're just trying to do your job here. Literally, they're literally paid to do this. And they gotta deal with people like this every day. I could never. Royal Guards, you have all my respect because this could not be me. You guys are good.
When I worked at a popular arcade chain, I had a Karen absolutely berating me because I wouldn't give her kid a prize they didn't win. So she wants a manager, and when my manager comes over, she straight-faced this girl's whole rant until Karen goes, "Whatever happened to the customer's always right?" One of the worst sentences ever composed. And my manager leans in a little and goes, "We don't have customers here, we have guests. Customers are always right, guests are usually wrong, goodbye." Wow, yes! And waved a security guard over to escort Karen out. Best day of work ever. Yeah, whoever came up with customer is always right, I hope you know you have done untold damage to the service industry, and you have done irreparable evil to people's ego and sense of self-worth and entitlement. I have found in my experience the customer is rarely right, and guests right even less than that.
你好，
这个
我们给你拿点东西。
我吃的够，那个别，我吃的够，那个别，我吃的够。我吃的够。
Oh, oh no. I don't know what this is. Like, did she, by influencer, meant to drop food on the homeless man? Do they mean that, like, she purposely dropped, or they, sorry, purposely dropped food on this person? Like, I don't want to say it's mean because I feel like they're trying to give the homeless person food, but, like, the homeless person denied it. So, like, just respect his wishes and just go away. Like, why are you dropping food on him? I don't know. That's odd. We're just gonna move on. Oh, it's this video again, right? Oh no, it's a new person. Oh my, it's everybody who does this. The horse said, "Nah, son. Nah, we don't do that here. We don't play that game here." Look at the horse, look at the horse. Oh my days. Horse was already ready on site. From the guy approached. That is so funny. From the guy approached, the way he was looking at him, like, this guy's got some nerve. Like, can we?
I have a similar Karen. She reported us to the homeowners we rent and got us a 10-day notice for eviction for disturbing the peace. We were having band practice in our closed garage on Sunday from 3 to 4. We went around and got all of our other neighbors to give us notes about how they didn't care. Most even enjoyed it. F you, Karen. Sorry we're not playing Eagles covers. Man, I hate the effing Eagles. Wow, that really sucks. I hope they didn't get evicted. That's insane if you did. Like, that sucks beyond belief, especially if, like, everybody else in the neighborhood was chill with it. Maybe you can get, like, a citizens union or something to veto the charge. I don't know enough. This is 3 years ago, so I hope they found a home. I hope everything worked out okay for them, and I hope they're still making band practice. Hope they're still making music.
A customer came inside my job trying to place her own order.
Yes, I am, because you're in my store and I'm asking you to get out. Now get out. No, she can't. Or you can't. I asked you to leave. It's employees only. It states clearly on my door.
It's employees
I don't
only.
need
Y'all
it.
not even do. You know what? Last time I came here,
And I don't give a damn about your order.
it took 8 minutes for me to
Did you
leave. I sure did.
Okay, so like the girl walked up behind the employees only area and tried to place her own order. First of all, how do you even do that? What store is this? Why they can place an order in the employees section? Isn't everything supposed to be out front for that? Like, how did she, and then how did she get back here? Like, I have so many questions. Like, what is this? I just cannot. How did she get back here? Who authorized this? Who greenlit this? Who gave us the green light? Because don't you need some kind of like code or something to access the employees only area? Like, I'm a little bit confused. There's so much going on in this video. People are mocking the guard, then he snaps. We gotta love a good snap. Not them screaming. Was it that serious that you were screaming? But yeah, he deserved, right? Like he needed to snap because I don't know what they were doing. He said, step back. And they stepped back as they should. I love the Royal Guards walk. Like, I don't know. It's just so like, I'm sorry, the scream nearly took me out. The little stomp that they do, that has to mean something. That's like completely flying over my head. Anyways, like I was saying, I love the Royal Guard walk. It just, I guess it's really royal.
It feels like a movie.
It just feels very important.
I made a tiny mistake filling out a booking sheet for a company. I set the time 15 minutes later than asked by complete accident. It's a 2-second fix to log back into the account and click on the correct time in the drop-down box. Karen sat down next to me and watched me do it. Karen logged in, took a screenshot of it, didn't fix, then said screenshot to my line manager and said nothing to me. After the lecture from my line manager about paying attention to the details, I turned to her and was like, why not just say, hey dude, you made a mistake and just fix it? She doesn't look at me, continues clicking away at her keyboard and says, yeah, well, if you can't do it right the first time, maybe you needed somebody to tell you. I requested to move desks after that. You have a lot more self-restraint than me for keeping your hands to yourself after that. I would have flipped a desk, probably would have thrown her out the window. That sounds unbelievable. Nobody likes a micromanager. That is grade K Karen behavior. Oh, I'm getting steamed just thinking about it, and this is a Reddit post. Imagine if this was this video with this. Okay, moving on.
I'm going to. Best believe if I'm gonna eat without my so best believe I'm gonna have here. No, because I have a connecting flight somewhere. I have a connecting flight. Give me my no, give me my shit. Give it from me.
Wow. I have never seen a grown person in real life throwing a temper tantrum. I have heard of it. I have never actually witnessed it. This is the first time I'm seeing a whole full-bodied person. Like, you're not a miniature person, you're a full-bodied grown-up having a temper tantrum. Like, she just had a meltdown. My 3-year-old brother doesn't even throw temper tantrums like that. Oh my goodness. She's jumping around. I'm going to. Oh my god, I'm so shocked right now. Like, I cannot believe this is real life. Like, people are really out here doing this. Like, you know what? She has every right to be angry that her suitcase is lost, but like shouting at people like that, it doesn't need to ever go there. Like, oh my god. Wow. So like, if you get too close to them, they're allowed to yell at you. Personally, as they should. Like, I won't say I yell at people when they get in my space, but I definitely am not the nicest person when you're invading my personal space. Let's be real, who is? I don't like my personal space being invaded. I'm sure you don't. Just stay out of people's personal space. Like, why are you getting so close? This guy is not like a statue in a museum that you can poke. Like, why are we getting so close? He's not an artifact in a museum. Like, what are we doing? Also, listen, you gotta have the lungs. The lungs for this job. Like, it has to be on your resume when you apply, because there's no way. Oh my gosh, there's just no way.
Granddaddy Spookbones. God, that's a username. I worked at a home improvement store for a while in college. I was cashier in the garden section. This woman pulls up on the curb in a no parking zone, grabs her fertilizer, grabs her soil. After I check out, she goes effing ballistic that I didn't help her load her car, and she was gonna report me to the managers. Due to company policy, I was not allowed to. Other employees were, though. Her face mole was shaking and everything over a bag of soil that weighed under 10 pounds and a handle of fertilizer. Well, yeah, man. You're a monster for not helping her move that. What's wrong with you? What's wrong with you for not instantly kowtowing because a customer asked you to do something? Without them, What would you have? A better job. I'm sorry, retail, it sucks. It's the worst thing you could do. My sympathies to all those retail warriors.
I told you guys, it's always a McDonald's, man.
Oh my god.
Oh, I hate people who waste food. Like someone else could have ate that. Oh my days, I wish somebody would have done that in front of me. You know what? I probably would have lost my job that day because I would have flew over that counter. That's crazy. Like she dumped the bag. Oh my god. She literally dumped the bag over. Instead of just giving it back to them like this is the wrong order. Give these fries to someone else. I don't want it. Dumps it on the floor. Oh, entitled people boil my blood, bro. Oh my god. The dude in the back, like, not moving at all. Like, he's just standing there, like, you know the standing emoji? Like, the build of the person just standing there? Yeah, that's what he looks like next to her. Like, there's so many things wrong with this. You know what, Miss Ma'am? And your pink and green and white and gray pajamas with your little rainbow slides. Why don't you get up on out of that McDonald's? You're a little bit feisty. It's just a little bit bright, I'm not gonna lie. I applaud people who work in fast food because I've done it maybe once or twice. I don't remember how many so to say, and I will never go back to it again. I'm sorry. And I know you're not supposed to say never is never, but in this case, I will never subject myself to that again because you get customers like this that make you rethink why you want to live, and you're like, bro, this is just too much. It's just too much. It's just too much. Tourist holds the reins. The Queen's Guard shouts, stand back. Wow. With the amount of times that these people get yelled at, you have to have seen a video. Like, you know, I don't know if you guys are like me and like you go to a place and before you go to a place you look up videos of it to see what's happening. I'm sure you've seen something of these royal guards yelling at people for doing this, and yet you still do it.
Hush the wise. I worked at a coffee shop where a woman came up to me to complain that her lattes weren't filled to the top. I had seen her husband sneak sips on the way over, but I wasn't gonna say that. So I gladly offered to remake both drinks, but she said, I don't want you to fix this. I just want you to know I'm disappointed in you. I am imagining someone saying that to me, IRL, and it's breaking my brain to conceive of a human being saying that to another human being. Oh my god, that is funny. That is like heinously evil.
What was he gonna do? Poke his face? Like I said in the other one, he's not a statue. What's wrong with these people? These people act like these aren't humans. Just have basic decency, okay? Yeah. Actually at a loss for words because what's wrong with people? Even his friend sounded like he was warning him in the back, like not too much, not too much. Deserved.
I had a Karen complain to me because she told us her husband had big feet in her house design brief, but we put a standard stair in her house. In tears, hearing his heel doesn't fit on the stair still makes me chuckle. She asked to speak to the architect, then the boss, then demanded a free staircase. I think she actually got some money off, which was funny. This one, I get. Okay? I got a very big foot. And this is a legitimate problem for me. I have a lot of staircases I don't fit on. I haven't met a single bathtub I fit in. I don't fit in a lot of beds, so I get where she's coming from on this one. She shouldn't have got a free staircase, but foot size to staircase ratio, that's an issue I'm very passionate about, and this kind of poked at some sensitive threads for me.
Look at that walk again. Period. That's... The walk away. Get off that fence. She said, ah! God, wait. We're watching that one more time. That's so funny. The walk away with the stomp just takes me out every time. And it's so funny because you heard this girl scream, but she wasn't even in frame. Like, she was not on camera. So just...
Clotterer. I was 16. Just got my first retail job at a big supermarket in England. Tesco. I have my first shift and it goes well, and my new manager, Karen, tells me she'll text me my shifts. I got no text, but instead an abusive phone call telling me I'd miss my next shift. I get called in for a meeting and Karen tells me I'm a liar and lazy. She made me cry in my first ever job. Karen. F Karen. I should have said that. You're gonna have to cut that. I'm sorry. That was rude of me. Yeah, it sucks. But you know, yeah, I don't know why people gotta be mean. She should have just texted you. That's rough. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, friend.
Ooh. He just... Oh no! No, wait, hold on. No. What? So much just happened. Oh my god. He said to back away. You should have respected that. I'm just saying. This guy said, I hope you know it's fun. And look, these guys are not impressed. He can't do nothing. Yeah, eh? About to do something. The guard just punched off this guy's face. And the ending clip is so funny. Oh my god. Bless the man who came in. These guys were not impressed. But bless the guy who came in at the like right here. Bless him. Nah, he can't do nothing. That is so funny.
Worked at Home Depot one summer during school. Lady comes in with a friend and asks me for a barbecue part. Walk him to the aisle, pull a universal part off the shelf and tell him it'll work. They look at me like I'm a moron and say, well, we want this specific brand of part. I tell them, sorry, we don't stock that. This is the part I have. It's universal, it'll work. They launch into a tirade about how Walmart, a whole 4 blocks away, carries it and therefore she should be able to buy it here. This went back and forth for several minutes before they stormed off yelling about how unhelpful I was. Assistant manager was in earshot the whole time and just walks over to me and says, what a jerk. I love like that class solidarity from a manager or like a boss coming over to you to be like, nope, they were annoying. That customer was officially annoying. It always feels extremely validating to know that sometimes people are so annoying even the manager has to take a side. Deleted, username redacted, this could be anybody. Told me I couldn't work on my car in my own garage at noon because she didn't want my fast-looking she didn't want my fast-looking car to influence her sons to be hooligans like you. Well, no wonder he deleted his name. He doesn't want anybody else to be a hooligan. That's very funny. Your lifestyle, she's basically saying you're so bad at, like you're so badass that I'm worried my sons are gonna wanna be as badass as you if they see you. I'm worried your sons are gonna wanna be as cool as you are. I don't know if I can say badass anymore. They sent a note about that earlier. That's actually such a compliment that she's worried that her sons are gonna get as radical as you are. Okay, hopefully you guys can work with one of those. Cabernet Cat. When I worked at a bakery, Karen brought a chocolate cupcake and ate half of it. Karen then asked if she could return her half-eaten chocolate cupcake, not because she didn't like it, but because she wanted to exchange it for a half vanilla cupcake, something less decadent. Like most bakeries, we did not sell cupcakes by the half. She became offended when I asked if she wanted to purchase a vanilla cupcake. I used to work at a very popular Toronto burger eatery, and I would have stuff like this way more often than you think. People would ask me all the time, be like, I'm not that hungry, can I just have half a burger? And I'd be like, we don't do that. We don't sell a burger by the half. You can buy a burger, you can eat half of it, and then whatever you do with that other half is between you and God. I don't care, but I can't, we don't have a price for 2 pounds, not 2 pounds, for 2 ounces of beef anyway. I used to get a lot too. People would always ask if they could get a half chocolate, half vanilla milkshake, and I'd always be like, it's not gonna work the way you think it is. You're just gonna make like a kind of a mess. You're just gonna make a chocolate milkshake that's kind of watered down. Power to you. And people would ask about that all the time. All the time. I used to work at Subway in 2015 when this happened. I was at my usual workplace when a customer said, Jerry, I would like a turkey Italiano, please. So I finish her order, and then she eats half that sandwich, and she's like, refund, please. So I say, this person talks delightfully. You just ate half that sandwich. And she says, Jerry, call your manager. And I'm just like an employee. My manager is not here. I'm the only one here. And she just leaves. Imported from Mexico, you are a gifted storyteller, let me tell you. I really like that detail. Refund, please. So I say, as if Daniel Craig from Knives Out was talking to you. Oh, and that's it.